Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Stay at Home STEAM with Mrs. Nicholson. Today we're going to be doing an experiment with a baby diaper. You might think, what does a baby diaper have to do with science? We're going to use something today. I'm going to start out with a prank that I usually do with my kindergartners. And so I'm going to take what is a cup. I'm going to pour some water into it. Okay, and at this point I go over to my kindergartners and I say, okay, what do you think will happen when I turn this over and pour it onto your head? And they get really scared because they think they're going to get covered in water. But when we do it, no water comes out. So I'm going to tell you how this works. It is a special polymer that is found inside of baby diapers. And what's really cool about this, it's called sodium polyacrylate. It actually absorbs a lot of liquid using a small amount of powder. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get that powder out. So I have a couple of baby diapers. These are like the preemie size ones. So if you have a bigger one, it'll go a lot faster because you'll get some more of the powder out of it. But you're going to carefully have a parent help you cut open the diaper. And you want to do this over a piece of paper or something that can catch your powder as it comes out. So after you slide it, or kind of slide it open, just kind of empty the powder. And once you do this, you'll hear it and you'll see the little powder particles dropping onto your paper. Okay. At this point, you can get more out by taking the stuffing part. And as I take part of that stuffing out, and I kind of hold it and kind of move it over, I'm getting more and more of that powder onto my paper. And I want to get as much out as I can to do this. Okay, and I keep taking as much as I can. Now if you get a little bit of the stuffing in, just pick it out. As you get some out, you might need to get that, pull that piece of stuffing out. But the part you want to keep is the sodium polyacrylate, which is the polymer that actually does the absorbing of the liquid. Okay, so once you have some out, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it into a cup. Okay, you can see it's a very small amount that comes out. I didn't get all of it out of that diaper, but if you want to really see how well this works, you can see that it does not take much to get this to work. I'm going to go ahead and get one more little bit out of this one. Again, slice it and hold it over that piece of paper, and then the stuffing is what has that in it. Because the stuffing is good for the babies because it keeps them comfortable, but it's that powder inside that actually keeps them dry when they have their diaper on. So they're not, you guys know how you don't want to sit around in a dirty diaper and feel it, all that. Okay, so again, carefully pour the polymer into there. Okay, so once you have some of the powder, and you guys see I have a very small amount at the bottom, we are going to add some water so that you can see how this absorbs the water. Okay, so I have it in a clear cup this time. Now, if you're using this as a prank, you want to use it in a cup that they can't see through because they won't see that little bit of powder that you have in the bottom. So if you're using this as a way to try to trick people, don't use a clear cup. But I want you guys to see now. So as I pour the water in, okay, you can see that it's still water. You might want to just kind of mix it a little bit with your finger, and you'll see that it'll start to soak up that water until it becomes a solid. So you can see right now it has solidified in there. So imagine that tiny bit of powder in there can actually absorb a great amount of liquid, which makes it better for the baby. But this is kind of a cool trick if you want to kind of fool somebody and think that you're going to be pouring water on them. And then when you take it out, It just kind of feels kind of gel-like, okay? I've heard, I haven't tried it yet, that you can actually let it dry out and the powder can be reused again. But this is just something that's kind of cool that has to do with a polymer. So if you guys will take some time, and I would love for you to research a little bit about what a polymer is and how this one actually works for the babies and in the baby diapers, and give it a try. It is kind of a fun thing to do, and it is pretty easy as well. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful day.